I hope you guys are as excited for this world as I am. And I think we should just start getting right to it. I'm going to start with breaking down this tree. And we'll just start gathering some of the early game resources. And then we will make myself a crafting table. I'll be right back. I need to fix the GUI. That's so much better. But, I mean, you guys know how basic Minecraft works. Get ourselves a crafting table, make a pickaxe, gather some stone. Oh, it's a little... Yeah. And while I'm here, oh my gosh, it is getting dark already. I'm going to mine out this vein of coal, and I'm gonna hide in a hole throughout the night so I don't die. Wish me luck. We're still hiding away in the cave, but I did find my first bit of iron, and that is a big win. I think I'm either gonna make a shield or a sword first. We are a little geared up and all ready to go on back out. It should... Yup, that is daylight. Well, I kind of went through most of my wood doing that, so how about we mine out some trees and then we can start exploring. Oh, is this gonna be our first? Yeah. Stupid zombie. Well, that's the wood gathered. I think the next step is to find find a little spot to start setting up a little temporary base area. So let's get to that. Well, I just broke my first pickaxe. Well, not my first pickaxe, but we need to make a new one. And with all this iron I've been finding, look at that, 35, 36, 37 iron. That's crazy. We're just gonna keep this up for a little bit, and I know I was supposed to be looking for a base, but we'll get to that after all this iron. I think 64 iron. Oh, 60. We're not saying that number. You know what? Just 68 iron is... Just wait a second. 68 iron is more than enough for now. So it's gonna be a good time to start looking for a nice little spot. And while we do that, let's talk about kind of the plan for this world so far. So this is a large biomes world. And I ideally want to play on here for as long as the world will let me. So as long as nothing corrupts, we should be able to play on here for at least several years. And I don't know, do Minecraft things. Farms, redstone, hiding in a hole again for another night. And plenty of building. I want this world to feel lived in, you know? So we'll have like the paths, a bunch of houses, and I think y'all get the point now. I'm gonna hide in a hole for another night and probably start melting down some of this iron. Now that the night is over, we can start looking for, you know, at least a temporary place to set up. Which if we go ahead and build up a little bit, we can just take a look at what we are dealing with here. This is crazy. I love the Voxy mod so much. You can just see everything. Which, you know, with seeing everything, I don't think this is like a bad little starting area. So we might actually, you know, set up over here. And, you know, at least make it our temporary base. Set up like a little spawn area and all that. So I think first I'm going to clear out some trees and make space for a little house. Let's get right to it. So, one of the issues with doing large biomes is I don't know how far out I will have to go to find different types of trees. So one of the main goals here is to make sure that we can use what we have like readily available, you know? And I feel like, at least at the beginning, it could help bring a little bit of build diversity into the world. Is usually people get stuck on like one style of build and then they just kind of stick with that. And with this, it's kind of forcing different block palettes that I might not normally use, you know? Well, with that, another night has passed, and there's definitely some dangerous things lurking about. Thankfully, we got our shield, you know, protect us, and our sword. And now that I think about it, some iron armor. Now we're all kitted out. Next goal, I guess, is to get started on a house. So, usually when building houses, I like to do I think it's called wireframing. You build like the outlines of the house and I go from there. That makes sense. So I probably should have grabbed something to do that with. If only I could think of a block that is easy to mine and very plentiful. And see if you can figure out what I'm thinking. Yeah. We're going to use leaves, obviously. And I'm gonna need another one of these. Ignore all the leaf litter in my inventory. And there's a zombie in that tree right behind me. I'm gonna go kill that. Now that my inventory is absolutely full, I realized I should have made a chest. So let's get on that. We'll start with a double chest. Oh my god. I'm so bad at this game. We'll start with a little double chest and just keep it over in the corner. And kind of load up on the stuff I don't think we'll need right away. That's good. I did strip down a couple of trees. Now it's time to just get going with the thing. Let's do it. Okay. This is very much a trust the process kind of moment right now. But you've seen me build before, or at least most of you have. So, you know I'm gonna make something good. But let's actually get started on, actually building parts of the house. Alright, as you can tell, I'm starting to take damage and I do not have the food to deal with that. So let's venture out and try to find some sort of food so I don't die. And while we do that, we're gonna bring the bed with us. So there are plenty of cows over here. And plenty of jungle trees. I don't really care about jungle trees, right? It's a dog. Oh my god. There's a couple of them. Well, we'll definitely have to come back for these guys. But right now, we're just going to... Oh, pigs. We're just gonna help these guys, help them help me. Oh, there are some cows over here. Yeah, I thought I'd seen some. Leave that guy alive. Eating it so I can regain my move speed. Which I probably shouldn't be running this much. And we got all the time in the world here. I am going to take some bamboo, because we all know bamboo is super duper useful and might end up being my main source of like non-building wood. Got 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll just keep wandering around here. Oh, and of course it's raining. I think it's so dark when it rains. Oh, there's a melon. This will come in handy. Even though it doesn't feed you much, it's gonna be nice to have. At least as like an alternative, like early game food source. God, there's a skeleton. Oh, no, we're cooked. This is gonna be our first death. Thankfully, we're in a jungle. But if we can kill that skeleton, that means we can get one of those dogs. At least, hopefully. Hopefully get one of those dogs. Oh my gosh, all of that for nothing. It's okay. Skeleton was very dangerous in the first place. And we're getting plenty of melon. I do think after I grab these, we will head on back. Oh wait, there's a thunderstorm. Or not a thunderstorm. I don't know, maybe I'm just going crazy over here. I'll meet you guys back when we get back to the house. Okay, so future eclipse here. I'm facing this direction because in front of me there are spoilers. But I watched back the footage and that totally was a thunderstorm. I don't understand why it didn't let me sleep. But I made it back safely, so that's all that matters. Now that it is finally done raining, I did do a little bit more work on this. And I got our food all cooked up. Which, for now, we're gonna stick to these melon slices. And it's time to keep working in the house, I guess. All these... There's no way. There's no way! Well... I guess that's death number 1. I was really gonna try to, you know, not die. And then a freaking creeper snuck up on me and blew me up. Oh, and that zombie's still there. I'm gonna have to deal with that. I hope my bed's still together and just like on the ground and not like actually destroyed, because that would be so annoying. Man. Well, we need to make a new crafting table, and at least the bed is still intact. Or furnace. We'll throw another. Why? Why me? Not my fault I'm bad at the game. This time we're definitely gonna make sure there's plenty of torches, because not dealing with that again. Oh my gosh, we found a spawner. We have made some decent progress. But there is one item clearly missing from this entire house. And that is windows. And we cannot make windows without glass. So I gotta find sand. Wish me luck. We are headed out on the little journey to find some sand. I'm pretty sure there was a body of water this way. So let's get going. And there we go. I don't want to make the terrain look ugly nearby. So I'm gonna actually kind of go down. Should not be. I am so used to having feather falling 5 and some diamond or netherite armor, and this is just not the same at all. But let's, oh, I should not. There we go. Kind of safe now. Now that we have our windows all in and the house pretty much all sealed off, it's looking nice. I mean, keeping in mind we're just using what's around us at the moment, but I feel like there's another thing missing. And that is decoration. Nobody wants a house that doesn't look lived in, you know? So let's get right to that. I have a couple of ideas, so we're gonna start with those first. We're gonna start with throwing together a little planter box. After I gather some dirt, it seems. We're gonna throw a little planter box right in front of the window here. And we're also gonna do one in front of this window. Planter boxes do add a nice little bit of color. And if we can get the grass to grow, it'll look fantastic. Try peonies in front of this one. And then, surprise, surprise, I'm sure you can guess what we're gonna put up here. My god, is that another planter box? The edge. We could make longer. Need to either shrink this window or make this window bigger. See, when we look at it from far away. We'll make this window bigger. Which, that's not too hard. And with that, the grass will actually spread up this little pillar and onto this little platform over here. Which, with those details, that really helps the front, I believe. And with these, it'll add... Which, again, we're just gonna throw even more roses. I mean, that's what we got right now, and it's just trying to do. Make what we have work. And with that, we have come to the conclusion of this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you'll join me again for the next one. Bye-bye.